Give money.
She made $400.
That one.
What?
One time $400.
One time $400.
$400.
What you want, is it?
Alright, welcome to another episode of the SLA show. So today is nothing about joking
Why
or
you clap?
anything. It's a clap lah. So nothing about joking, but today we are going to talk about serious stuff. We're going to get down to the serious stuff. So I'm Abraham, we have Sham over here. Sham. Sham. Sorry lah.
You on camera, no, you forget my name.
Sham and Lukey over here. Okay.
Hey, how much did you drink just now, bro? Why Shah?
Not
Come
enough,
on. Who is Shah now?
It's uncle lah je. Shah Rukh Khan aja.
Okay. Wait, okay, so now we're gonna ask, I wanna ask Lukey about your past life, because I think this is something like not a lot of people also know, but I think people know, but they don't know like the needs and grades of it. So what happened actually from the start? Like how did you end up in like
Detention.
Detention,
Okay, so the
barracks, all
topic
that
is
kind of
like imprisonment kind
Yeah,
of topic.
it's like-
Okay, we can go there.
Incarcerated, bro.
Betul lah, bro.
Incarcerated.
Believe I only O levels lah.
In prison, Bunda just talking.
incarcerated? It's a very big word.
Yes, it's a very big word. Okay, so I think it all starts when I become mischievous. Then after that, my dad left.
When was that? How old?
No lah. Okay, so my dad left.
So your dad left because you mischievous.
No lah. My dad left when I was 8. Then after that, you know, like because no father love, then you like. You only have like one mother, right? Then you everything also you mischievous. You won't listen to like
No guidance.
No. Because you argue with your mom, right? If you argue with your mom, then your dad will come in, step in. No dad to step in, mah. So everything I become mischievous. Then after that, I slowly hang out with bad company. I join gang all. And after that.
More details lah, bro. Like you want to know who you mix with, when you first smoke cigarette or whatever. We want to know all this, so the
First smoke cigarette.
You don't fast forward, no. This one not SMRT, no.
No lah, when I was like, okay, we start from when I was secondary school lah. Because that's where the part where I go crazy lah. So I think when I was sec 2, I just start smoking cigarette. Like think I cool lah. Under the block, at the staircase, all think I cool with my friends all lah. Smoke cigarette. Then I think cigarette is the gateway to drug. Okay, for those that want to try things out lah. So I start cigarette. After that, when I was like 15, 16 lah, I start weed. I think like cool lah, wow, fun mah, not addicted mah, Weed also not addictive lah, I won't lie to you.
This one we can say, right?
Can say. I mean, it's my opinion lah, but hey guys, say no to drugs lah. Don't touch drugs.
Whoever CMB watching, we clean.
Clean. You can test me anytime you want, no problem. So, like, where was it? Weed, right? Okay, then I was like taking weed. And weed is also a gateway to hardcore drugs. So at the age of
Like the starter pack.
the starter pack really. Because everybody, you ask anybody who touch drugs before, they all start from weed. Unless they start from other thing, right? That means they got something wrong already lah.
I got something wrong, is it?
You have touched other things?
Sniff glue, bro. Serious, bro.
Blue is like...
Oh, you call me saying
That is not the atas level.
No, that one blue level lah, I cannot talk lah, bro.
Okay, that one last time. Okay.
So after like weed, then after I go to like meth which is the street name, we call it ice. So from there I thought like okay, very fun really. Powers I tell you, I won't lie to you, it's the best thing I ever felt, but it's the worst thing I ever experienced. Because what ice do, right, it gives you like a dopamine rush, when you eat, you makan, you hungry, you makan, you feel damn shook, right? It gives you like dopamine, the rush.
Question, what is dopamine?
Dopamine is the
It's
brain.
like the endorphins of the metaverse.
Like the make you feel good feeling lah.
Okay.
The release, the
You
brain
know
release
when you
dopamine,
like that, right? Then you punch it one time, then you that feeling.
when you in positions
like
they
this, bro.
say.
Okay.
When you giving off that glock whatever thing when you have sex, right, your brain releases like 300 units of dopamine.
Cibai, this guy.
Hey, I did my research, okay?
He doesn't only watch porn, he research about the feeling of letting go.
No, serious. Because when you edit, you research all this. So I then after that, okay, so sex give you 300 units of dopamine, right? And that's the highest dopamine feeling you can get without drugs. Okay. What meth or ice, we call it, gives you the amount of dopamine is 1,200.
Wow, times 4.
Yeah, so you feel fucking good, man.
So you horny
Hot, bro. You can have sex the whole day with that shit, man. Legit, it makes you feel like a pervert. I won't lie to you.
I mean, this is not to advocate
Yeah,
anyone
that's why
to take
I feel
eyes
like
before you
throwing
get
it.
sex.
I'm gonna get to the point why you shouldn't take it, because after knowing that you can get this certain of feel good or this certain of high, right, you're gonna look forward to it every time. Hey bro, wanna have fun or not? You go to it. Then when you keep going to it, right, it becomes like a habit. So whenever you have a problem in life, you like feeling sad, angry, then you like, hey, I feeling stressed. Come on.
So that was your coping mechanism.
That was
lah.
my coping mechanism. And then from there, a habit, right, your brain realized like, oh, this is the amount of unit I can feel happy. So it gets used to it. Once you get used to it, without it, you feel, wow, I'm not feeling normal. So you take it to feel normal or just to feel a little bit high, because your tolerance, right, it increases. It goes up damn fast for eyes. So from there, it slowly become like, wow, am I angry, sad, or happy? I keep going to it, right? And from habit, becomes an addiction without you realizing. So, and at that point in time, wow, it was really damn bad for me because I had this, I have an ex-girlfriend, this girl, she was like cheating on me and shit. So whenever she cheat on me or what, I just go and take drug, take out overdose. Also, I would faint in public, I'll black out in public because like my body cannot take it already. I'm like 3 days no sleep. So what eyes do, right, it makes you super awake. Okay, whatever you do, you play game or whatever, you feel like, oh, damn fun. So you won't eat, you won't sleep, and you feel whatever you do, right, you will just keep, you'll be very focused. People also use it to study also.
Yeah.
So why it's not good, right? Because for me, when I got addicted to it, right, I couldn't function properly, man. I couldn't function properly. I'm like a devil, man. Like I legit, you give an angel methamphetamine or drugs.
So you mean by cannot function is mentally and physically?
Mentally and physically. Without it, right, I cannot sleep properly. Like, you know, when you go like clean like 5 days never take, right, you will be able to sleep properly or whatever. I cannot, because my body is used to that amount of unit of dopamine or that high until my body cannot function properly. So it was freaking hard for me. I would actually like, you know, I don't even care about people. No, at that point.
so
I don't
would
even
you
care
say
about
like-
friends. I don't even care about family. All I want is to get that high. I would do anything to get that high.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, do you like kick your mother out?
No,
like
never hit my mother
No.
out.
I mean like, kick your mother out of your like
Yes.
your own circle.
I keep her out of my circle. Every time she'll talk to me, don't talk to me. Like in the room, she'll knock on the door. You eat already now? Later. Like I don't care. Yeah, and one of the most saddest story to me today is when, you know, I have a very good friend of mine that passed away.
Yeah.
And he had cancer. On the day when he had cancer, I keep taking drugs and all because like I was still an addict back then. So on the day where he passed on, right? Okay, he was on life support. And my friend called me already. Come, hey, look, you need to come down already. He's gonna go already. Now I faster rush down. I was still high. When I rushed down, he was in a coma. Okay, so he was in a coma. The pipe everything down the lung. Then he was like breathing through the machine. So it's like it's not him. Yeah. So he's still in a coma. He's gonna go already. When he reached there, then we like still try to talk to him. Like, hey, look, come here. Then after you can see his heartbeat go up, and then he crashed. Wow. Right then when they say that I'm here, the heartbeat crashed. So my friend told me like, oh, he was like kind of waiting for you or something. Wow, then that one really broke me. So when he passed on, after that we all went home. I continued to take my overdose, and on his funeral day I never go down. And till today I regret because of all these stupid drugs. Really, I regret, man.
But at least you get to see him before he
I get.
leaves.
But it's still like, you know, I could at least send him off lah.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, right, drugs really ruin family, ruin friendship, ruin yourself.
It will overtake your life, like.
Yeah. Then after that, you know, after like my friend passed on and everything, I was still with my ex, the one where she was cheating on me. So it's very toxic. Me and her was taking drugs here and there, you know. Everything was so toxic.
Oh, she also take?
Yeah, she also take. Then after that, I was in army already. I just enlisted. Then after that, I was booking into camp. I was high as fuck. Booking in, suddenly they tell me, here today we have a sudden urine test. Everybody need to give urine. Then I'm like, oh shit. Fuck. Then I was like, hey, I need to see doctor. I'm not feeling well. They say, no, you have to give your urine first, then you can see the doctor. Then I'm like, oh, fuck. Then I'm like, fuck it, just give her. So I give my urine. I had to pee in like 2 or 3 bottles to give to HSA to check. So it's already tested positive on the one bottle. Okay, you need pee in one bottle first. Then they will take the dipstick. They'll dip it. They dip it. After that, they see methamphetamine come out. Meth is positive. Then they look at me. They say, okay, you need to pee another 3 more bottles or something lah. I forgot it's 2 or 3. So I pee in like 2 or 3 more bottles. They bring it to HSA. And after I pee finish already, I go and see the doctor. I take MC, I chow. After 1 month later, they call me come back. Because I always 14-day MC. They call me come back. Then I say, hey, sir, I want to see doctor. I'm not feeling well. They say, no. This time round, we come and fetch you. Then I know something is on already. My urine dirty. After that, they bring me to Mowbray camp, the place where they put me inside first. It's like a lockup before DB. So they lock me up, and my mom bailed me out. You know the first thing I do? I go and take drug again.
Wow.
I was so addicted that I do not
basically
care.
like your coping mechanism.
Yes,
lah.
I
Like
couldn't. I don't care. My mom asked me, do I still take? I said no lah, but I take. I would hide it. She throw away all my equipments for taking drug. I would hide it in my wallet or hide it anywhere. Put in water and drink.
Wow.
Put in water and drink is like one of the craziest shit, man. It makes you feel really one kind. So I don't care. I would do whatever it takes to get that high. And then on my court date, I went there. I was high also. So I went to the court.
Court martial lah.
Court martial, yeah. Then they sentenced me to 11 months, 2 weeks. Wow. And that one, I see my mother cry. I also cry. I won't lie to you. Yeah. So I've been into DB and served my time. You know, there's this thing called remission card, and I'm sure you know, right? Remission card. So like they give me 11 months, 2 weeks, right? So after remission cards, like cut 1/3 of your sentence, so I only sit like 2/3. So I sit like total 8 months. It was fucking shit, man. Fucking shit, man. I tell you, inside DB, wow, it's crazy. So after that, came out, I relapsed because.
So you sit 8 months, you come out, you still take.
I didn't take first until I got together with this girl. And she cheated on me.
Again.
This one cheated on me with.
If she is watching now, fuck you, bitch. Sorry, continue.
You piece of shit.
Low blow her.
Yes. Wait, I tell your mother. Okay, never mind. Okay, so then she broke my heart lah. She cheated on me with sugar daddy.
Wow.
Hey, I won't lie to you, bro. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, bro.
4
Or
sugar
maybe
daddy.
more, or maybe more. I don't know. Yeah, 4.
Oh shit.
So the sugar daddy buy for her stuff all lah. Give money.
She made $400.
That one.
What?
One time $400.
One time $400.
$400.
What you want, is it? Dude, he was so shocked, like his asshole open already, no?
Sugar mummies out there, please. You're
Wait,
like the one attached. I'm not attached.
Wait, that one is not sugar daddy or prostitute.
I don't know lah. I mean,
Right, if you are accepting payments for sexual services, you are in prostitution line.
This is what she wants to put up to her lah. I don't really care.
Wait, this one business, no? You become the pimp lah. Okay, never mind, continue.
You can't do that, man. Then after that, after I found out, then I got damn sad.
How you found out?
Her best friend
Told you.
Her best friend told me. Then after that,
best
after I
friend
found
took
out that the best friend tell me all this, then I try to take revenge. I fuck her best friend.
Wow,
But after I found the best friend, I still sad because I love the girl. I love the
Because
girl.
the heart is still there, what?
Yeah.
The cock go anywhere, so the heart still is.
That's right.
Correct.
That's right.
I understand, really, but that was a good move, man.
Hey, no choice lah, bro. Sometimes you need to fight fire with fire.
The best one you sorry.
Let out.
Okay, continue.
After that, when I found out she cheated on me, right? After that, I continued taking off. I just went back. I start back again. Then it was during CB period.
Oh, last year only, Wait, last year, right? COVID.
Last year. No, 2 years ago.
Really?
COVID is
Going 2 years already
Yeah.
lah. 2 years.
Oh, yeah
last
lah.
year yeah.
No lah. 2019 lah. No, 2020, correct, last year.
Yeah. So it's 1 year plus already lah. So, sorry, excuse me. Too much urine lah. Then after that, I start taking. I become like a mini addict lah. I would say mini addict. It was like a 1 month plus period of high. I lost all my muscle mass. My face start to sunk in again.
Yeah.
So you come out of DB, you start going to the gym already lah.
Yes. No, I never start going. I just work out only.
Oh, okay.
Then it was after my addiction, like the second time. Then I start gym because Okay, I'm gonna get to there. Because when I was some sort of like mini addict, then my mom looked at me, she was like, you take again? Mothers no one.
Yeah,
Mothers
yeah,
no. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
lie lah, you know I will lie. I said, no lah, nothing lah, nothing.
Mother, you haven't shit also she know.
Okay. Then after that, after she said that, after that she went out lah. Then I walk out my room, I walk past the mirror, I look at myself. Bro, my face sunken in. Then I was like, eh.
Yeah, I saw in the video tu like bloody apek you know.
Yeah, and then I was like, eh, yo.
You know the apek smoke the BD. You know what's BD, right?
Hey, I have to agree with you. I look like shit. I don't even know what am I doing. So after I look at myself in the mirror, I was like, hey, yo, is this what I want to be? You know, am I gonna let my mother down again? Am I gonna let myself down again?
So there was a sudden
yeah.
realization.
Because I was not too into the addiction again. So like I can self-realize. I was like, fuck, I cannot do this to myself. So I take all my equipment, I throw away all the drugs. After that, I cut all contacts. Okay. Friends that used to touch this thing, right? I told them, you want to take, go ahead. Don't call me, okay? If you want to stop, I can help you too. We can do it together. But if you want to continue, don't call me.
So when you cut ties with them,
not cut ties, we still are friends, okay? And I'm very happy. They stopped actually. Some of them stopped. Really, I'm very happy. But those who didn't, you know, I'm sorry. This I cannot do this to myself.
It's like you manage your circle lah. You make sure like the surrounding around
like,
you.
you speak lah.
Like, that was last. So I was like 23 already. I was like 23 and I have no money. All my money go to drugs. And at the point of time, right, during CB period, drugs are fucking expensive, man. Like $1 gram, right, is like $300+. So I would pay for it. I would pay for it for 2 days high.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you imagine what the money can do for me now. You know, I could like save up, you know, for future or whatever. Can bring my mother out to eat even better, right? So like I look at myself in the mirror. I was like, hey, fuck, you know, I cut all contacts. From that day on, I was clean to now.
Alright. Say no to drugs.
This is where guys support sobriety. See, this is the story.
Sobriety.
I mean, in all honesty, like everyone has a past, you know. Listening to it, I never actually spoken to you about all of this. It's something new for me, it's new to my ears, you know. It's crazy how a person can just suddenly realize
that you were fucking up in your life.
Yeah, like that realization, bro. Because honestly, bro, I've been to prison before. I've met like uncles, you know, Malay uncles who are still jabbing themselves. 40, 50 years old, never realize. So it's really amazing.
You know, like to be honest with you, I've got one of my family members, I think it's my grandmother's brother lah. He's staying at Hong Kong. He's also an addict, and till now, what she told me, my grandmother told me, said that till now he's still an addict and he's living under a bridge. No hope.
Homeless
No hope. Yeah. Then when my grandmother came and visited me when I was in detention barracks, she cried. And she was telling me, I don't want you to end up like, wow. See your grandmother cry, I cry, like one kunyang like that.
But in all this thing, right? Okay, so now you come out of it. So when those friends who try to like, you know what, instigate you like to, hey, want to take or not, like how do you like stop them or it's like, or
actually,
you just like
they didn't really, when I first came, they didn't really like force me to take. They didn't. They was like, hey bro, remember the times. You know, like damn you in a sense lah. But I understand it's because it's fun. I know it's fun. But right, was it worth it? No, it's not. Because it messed you up. It messed you up. And it messed me up permanently in some way. What in some way I would say is like, okay, you know when you like to play game, right? Mobile Legends or what? Y'all can play for like hours, no problem, right? You give me Mobile Legends, I play 5 minutes, I bought already. So it messed with my ability to focus.
Short-term attention span, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, I don't even feel like playing games anymore. Last time I used to play games hours, no problem, man. Now when you play game, I don't feel. Yeah, it also affected me in my sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I have insomnia because of this.
But I'm glad you came out of it. I mean,
bro. Difficult.
I mean, it's difficult. I mean, people say it's like quite easy, that kind of thing. I mean, I also have like uncles or what they're doing this kind of thing. To come out of it is like one of the biggest thing. And people like, you know, sometimes like on social media they will just say, oh yeah, you just take and then you just come out of it, that kind of thing. They think it's easy. But it's never easy unless they put themselves in your shoes. You know, because everybody has their own way of like
dealing with things.
Dealing with the stuff and all. Like, how about you? Like what?
Yeah, you know me, I gangster.
So what, you beat up all the uncles?
Hey, let us know about what the gangster moves you bring inside.
Hey bro, honestly man.
You see.
Hey bro. the voice must change, you know, like crime watch, they cover the face, and then the. No lah, I mean my past, honestly, I will say very openly, I got influenced by my elder brother. I think I was about 9 years old. I was 9 years old. From 0 years old until 9 years old, I've never mixed with any gangsters or bad company or whatever. 9 years old is primary 3, right? Primary 3. Yeah, primary. So my elder brother is 3 years older than me. So he was already in primary 6 going to sec 1. He already like gone already. He mixed with all the nonsense already. So it splashed to me. You know, I saw books and his school books, right? Can we mention the gang names? I'll just say he draw the gang logo, all that. I follow. I don't know. I thought it was cool, you know, like I follow. Yeah. And then it was one time and then it developed into my mind that my brother is a gangster. You know, so I have that sense of protection, right? There is one time I got bullied in school by this primary 6 guy. He followed me all the way from home. And then he kicked my back, spit on my back. He just like disturbed, teasing me but in a bully way . So I was so scared because he was bigger, you know. And then I walked all the way to the bus stop at my house. Then I tell him, okay, you wait, I call my brother. You know, small, like the small boy. You wait, I call my brother. You wait, I call my brother. Then he like, okay, come on, I wait here. He like abing like that. I go home. Actually, I didn't want to call my brother. Okay, at that point in time, my brother was running away from home. He was like nowhere to be found. He would run away, sleep in his friend's house. Then my intention was to call my father come down. That is more kental lah. Call father come down. But fuck lah, because I don't know how to handle this bully guy, right? So I went home. My father was not at home. I saw my brother sleeping in the living room. He came home, so I don't know why he was at home. And that was a bad move lah. So I woke my brother, bang, wake up. Got people bully me lah. He straight away fanatic, no. His face, can you see mark red face come out, no. You know, the first thing what he did was, he went to the kitchen looking for a knife.
Hey.
13 years old, no. 13 years old, no.
Man on a mission,
But to be honest, that's not uncommon.
Not common.
No, it's not uncommon.
Hey, that's a brother right there, man. This one brother.
No, like I would actually thought like he's gonna beat up or like just go for a fight or whatever. He went to look for a knife. I stopped me and say, no need, abang, no need. So my brother went down. The guy was still there waiting. My brother never talked, so he punched his face. Whack bro, kena tai kuat bro. Beat.
Your brother was how?
13.
13
bro.
Man. Hey, yo.
13 bro.
That's crazy. Wait, the bully was how?
The bully was 1 year younger than him. 12 is primary 6. I was primary 3. He was primary 6. So the elder lah, the senior lah in the primary school.
Senior man is here.
Yeah. He go down straight away, punch, beat. Then this fella, the bully, phone drop. My brother go and take. I remember it was a Nokia 31 something.
Memories, man.
Yeah. I still remember he showed me the screensaver. He take ready, go home. You see the screensaver. You know, happy 2000 something. So 200, the 00 is breast. I still remember it very clearly, bro. You see, got titik. So after that, he got caught. So I felt very bad lah because of me. I remember my mom blaming me. See, because of you go and call your brother go and beat. You know your brother like that already. He went to boys' home because of that. Robbery with hurt. Kena robbery with hurt. So after that, I lost a brother. You know, I
Wait, how long did he went inside?
I think if I'm not wrong, 3 years.
Hey, boys' home that long, man?
Boys' home long, bro. So if you good conduct, you get home leave, you know, you get program, a lot of, because it's still like a youth program thing lah. You know? So I think 3 years and then at that point in time, I lost an elder brother. And then I started like, the influence he had on me, like okay, my mind started to shift into, if I can remember clearly, like, you can tell what is nerdy and what is cool.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? No? Like if you are young, right, you kick bottle caps under the block is kental. You know, you want to play football or you keep bottle caps, you like, sial lah, this one nerd sial, kental people, you know, but you know, we real gangster, we play with proper football. This kind of, at a young age, I know how to segregate already. You get what I mean? No? So, it developed lah, and then I started, I went to primary 6, I started my first cigarette lah. My first cigarette, you know, smoking, and then I ran away from home once because family problem lah. So, fast forward, going to secondary school. So I literally believe, I always said this in my live stream, your circle of friends defines your future. It's really true. You know? Yeah. So I went to secondary school, I met worse people. teach me how to sniff glue. I said sniff glue lah, take cough syrup lah, all this kind of thing. I wouldn't say I was an addict lah. I was just following the influence, the cool kids, And then, if I can really like put it into like clearer picture, like being a rebel, is considered cool. Yeah. So if the teacher asks you to do your homework and you never do, you are cool.
You are like the man lah.
You are like I don't like outlaw, outlaw.
I don't. You cannot send out a class.
Yeah, you like the bad boy walking out of class. The notorious McGregor. You walk, So it all started from there lah. And then fast forward all the way to Sec 3, Sec 4. Bro, my mentality was just to go to ITE, bro. My classmates were like aiming for Sec. Bro, and honestly, from I went to Express,
Oh.
I was in Express stream.
Actually, Express.
Fucker, he judging me, I was
Jalan personal.
honestly,
I wasn't very clever in that, so
I myself was surprised.
I see people express. I feel like
you are from when you first go to Sec 1, you are what?
Express
Same Express.
I'm the only
Why?
cardinal stupid one over here.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, so from Sec 1, Sec 1, Sec 2, and then the funniest thing was the Sec 1, Sec 2 all nerds, right? All the glasses circle one.
Yeah.
The circle glasses,
Harry Potter.
The Harry Potter one. Bro, they would actually go to the library after school. They would want to hang out at the library. I got no friends, bro.
Wow.
So I feel like a fucking what the fuck am I doing here, man? I act like reading book just to fit in, you get what I mean? So, and then Sec 1, Sec 2, I survived that phase with these classmates of mine. Sec 3, I dropped to NA. Literally, Sec 1, Sec 2, I stopped studying.
Sec 3 also, I might not drop lah. Retain.
They one worse.
Why?
Retain, yeah. At least I move forward, bro. Even though I drop, I'm there.
Don't need talk much.
Okay.
But to be honest, quite fun. Secondary school, you retain also still
It's fun lah. Secondary school is fun lah.
Yeah.
But you waste 1 year lah.
Yeah, true lah.
So yeah, I dropped to normal acad and then got worse And then I express already I mixed with the soccer boys. Like apart from my class, I mixed with the soccer boys. And then dropped to normal acad, mixed with worse people. Sec 4, I wanted to go to ITE, bro. And my plan to go ITE, is not for the course or whatever, it's for the girls. The minaret with the tight skirts. Back then. All I wanted to do.
Can't be now lah.
Can't be now lah. Because men's age. Disclaimer. So yeah, all I wanted to just go to ITE and just tap sachok, tangkap sachok. And then I asked my friend, how to go to ITE? Bro, you just go N-level, you just go for N-level, don't need to pass. As long you go N-level cert, can go already. I took that advice. That's why I say your circle of friends defines your future. I literally took that advice. So basically, my English, I passed. I got C or B, I can't remember. Malay, I passed. Maths, absent. Because I knew I was going to get 0. I never go. I never go. Science 0, I said.
But your maths okay what? Now do business until good.
1 plus 1, 3 plus can lah.
1 plus 1, 3. Nice. They ended off here already.
Bro, 3.
Yeah.
Good math.
Quick maths.
Quick math.
Much as twice.
Throwing shades out of nowhere, out of pocket no. Just throwing shades.
No, it's 3 times 3.
3 times 8 times 8 is 64. For my
Free
country,
Palestine, free Palestine.
Hey bro, okay. We leave it for another episode lah.
We leave on another episode lah.
Okay.
So fast forward, went to ITE, got worse. ITE worse lah, lah. That's why people have this stereotype that it's the end because of you're not academically smart.
Yeah.
That's why you go to ITE and then the background lah, the student backgrounds are quite bad.
Because of the past lah.
Yeah, because of the past.
Yeah.
So actually after I didn't go to ITE. 16 years old, I went for my N level. 17 years old, I applied for ITE. Bro, ITE reject me, bro. I don't know why lah. I don't know.
So you never get into
17 years old, I didn't go to school.
No
No,
education, that kind of
I
thing.
started working. And then so backtrack again a bit. 15 years old, Sec 3, I joined a gang. I still remember, bro. The headman asked me. So it was a takraw court, sepak takraw, this neighborhood. So my friend, my classmate brought me there. Okay, so he said, hey, you want to join my gang or not? Join lah. Okay, I can lah. Then how to join? You don't know this kind of thing. I just talk to my hitman and see, he ask you a few questions. Like interview like that lah. So go there, then saw the hitman. Wow, the hitman, you know sepak takraw, they like pow, then got tattoo like, sure, this abang like Wong Fei Hong like that, no? Okay, then finish takraw already. The lights off, 10 PM, close the lights, right? Sit down. Oh, what's your name? Oh, Sham. Like, I very scared, like Sham. He was 26 years old. I was 15 years old, 9 years older than me.
Fuck.
He asked me this question. So why you want to join the gang? Why you want to join this gang? You know what was my fucking answer? I was so scared. I want to make friend. Like that is the most kental, like fucking kunyang answer response. Right? If you want to say, I want to commit something to the gang, I want to make my name or whatever, that sounds more ganggu or more garang, right? I say I wanted to make friend. Then he like, oh, okay. Then I can tell like the vibe was like off already, but then he still took me in. And then from there, I started more getting more knowledge about being in a gang. Okay, what makes a gangster well known? What do you have to do to be a well known gangster? So literally, we will have like ton. We call it tons, you know, ton, right? Like you just lepak under the block until morning. So we just ton lepak under the block and we just talk like topics like, how to make my name go up as a gangster.
Yeah, definitely.
I knew you've been there.
Been there, bro.
It's stupid, right? It's damn fucking stupid now to think back about it. So we would say like, okay, the suggestions. We brainstorm, you know, literally we brainstorm how to be a gangster. So we will say like, okay, we go to this territory, we just whack them and then tell them our name and which gang we from. And then they will spread the message, word of mouth marketing.
Okay, like you know, I agree with you because I did that too. You know, but have you all like think back? Why the fuck do we think about this? It's so stupid.
That's why I say it's
really stupid.
It's really stupid because at that age, you thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that mature mindset yet, right?
I agree.
So at that point, like all I wanted to do
is
was
to make your name hype.
Yeah, and honestly, I was living under the shadows of my brother. My brother was making his name in the secret society world. Okay. So they would see me say, oh Sham, you this one brother, you this one brother. So I had to like,
They always would use like another person to like,
you know, so like that was all we were like talking about. And then we were just like, boring we go whack people We call it test machine. So we don't whack anyhow. Like some people they just whack banglas or whatever, all homeless men, they're all fucking bastard we gangsters with hearts, bro. Yeah. So we just like, we see another group of youngsters, right, like parking under the block, right. We just go there and just like, we sap sapala, right. Sapala, right. And then if they look at us, right, we straight away, okay, once they lock eye contact already,
die.
Stare.
But yeah, I know, but there's you know, right, gangster rule. There's like, you know, stare means no problem.
Last time bro, stare whack bro.
Yeah, I know lah, but there's actually a rule, right? I this from what I learned. They say in Chinese they call it 对调不杀啦. That means right, both stare is no problem. The first person who shout is the one in at fault.
I think this one new amendments.
Bible.
New law. Last time eye contact stare because we want to beat. So we need to find a reason. Right, if we whack from behind and you never see us, right? Then we are like cheap shots lah, you know. So you look at me already, I sound already, stare. Then if the person like, why cannot stay? Whack. Okay, ciao. All run. Then go back to our pot, sit down, shock just now, power lah, just now you flying kick. Wow, power. Then we feel so good, feel so superior.
Like got the bond also, right?
Then like, we call each other tankis. This one my tankis. Partner in crime. We call it tankis. So this one my tankis. We got whack people together one. So this becomes like memories for you in the gangster world. You know. So moving forward, you want to talk about this gang fight or not? Gang fight. First ever gang fight. Wow, this was crazy. I think I was 16 years old. So we went down to meet my headman's head. So we got chair, right? Yeah. You know. So we went to meet. Okay, so we went to meet we call it akong. So your headman is called father, bapa, and then your on top of him is your akong. So it's like family lah, because it's a family, right? And then we went to the akong's place. We planned okay, you sit here, you 1, 2, 3 sit here. The place was gonna we heard there was a tip off that this gang was gonna activate our gang at this place. It was at Toa Payoh Central. You know the courts there? Toa Payoh Central there. So there was an open space. Okay, you sit here. You sit here. Just wait for one SMS and then all go in. Wah, fucking like army ready, bro. Tactical all.
Ready.
Okay. Then you were 16
I was 16,
Serving national service at age of 16.
Then we went. So me and my so-called my kampung people lah. We sit one chair and then the rest all there. We just wait lah. But my heart I was like, what the fuck is going to happen? You don't know what's happening, but you like it, you know. It's like an adrenaline.
Yes.
The gangsters adrenaline, you know. And then suddenly like we didn't even hear any SMS or nobody command. We suddenly heard shouting. Hey, Cibai, all this one come. You know, we were like 12.
Wait,
12
those
to 15.
people that come is other
No, our gang.
Oh, yeah.
They were attacking.
Oi.
I don't know. We cannot see also. Bro, I was running there. Everyone was like piranha. Bang.
Wakanda. All
like
fly
Wakanda.
somewhere.
Yeah, Infinity War.
Okay, so you're all kuih pao
pao
Kuih pao, one.
I running there.
group
I saw one fella from the bus stop carrying the dustbin. Bro, rabak. And then when everybody spread, so I go in, I just give one kick lah. I contribute a bit lah.
At least
then I can tell I got whack, bro. You know, bro. When everyone spread, right, I thought I got a lot, bro. 2 people only. But they actually came to recce our place. There was an intention there. Yeah, and then the way they walk after we finish already, right? Then go back to Akong place meeting again. So what happened was these 2 guys walk around very sapala, very sat, and then one of them was like scratching his back, like trying to show he got KC. KC, if you all don't know, is like parang like that lah. So before they attack us, we attack first. Wow, bro, that was like a memory that I can like tell and be proud, you know. We go back to the takraw court, right? The people who never play game and we tell them the story, and then they think of us like so superior. But we very gung ho like that. Wow, Sham, all go gang fight, share. So that's why I say like it was cool, you know, in that community. And then moving forward, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this particular story. The first time I went to prison, 17 years old, bro.
Oh, that's
17?
17, bro. Changi prison, bro.
Yeah, how long is that one?
3 weeks only.
3 weeks.
But
still,
RTC report. So what happened was, I think I was at work. My friend called me. He said, bro, my brother lah, gang brother lah. Hey bro, my brother, his real brother kena whack at street soccer court. Street soccer no. Then I'm like, okay, can yes free meat bro. I like problems. Now we are at this age, we don't want problems. Back then we want problems, you know. So like, okay, can where this person lepak all, okay, we go activate. So we met at a place. It was like 15 of us. Go walk. Saw the fella. Waiting for. Never give yet. We saw him. He was waiting to go up his house, his lift lobby. He waiting. Then my friend said, hey, this one. I was the first one to go, bro.
Wait.
Go to him. I pull his shirt. You come here. Go to him. You beat him I show to my friend's brother lah. You beat him Abang, no abang. I never beat abang. No. You don't lie. This one like confirm. Then my friend brother, confirm this one. Okay, confirm pass. Give, bro. But the funniest thing, I still don't know why I still remember this until today. I don't know if the person is watching. I'm very sorry, by the way. Then he was holding Coco Crunch. I don't know why. Without plastic, no.
The fella probably taking breakfast cereal and
know,
walking around some pub.
Hey, but this remind me of one of my gang fight also.
No, but the thing is, if you go to the shop and buy Coco Crunch, you got plastic bag, right? Why he holding Coco Crunch like it's the treasure like that?
No plastic bag.
No plastic bag. Because he was holding, no abang, I never beat abang. Only the Coco Crunch. That's why I can remember clearly.
Sure.
Beat, whack. And then this it gets serious now. So we all were whacking. It was 5 of us. The rest, the 10 of them, I think, because one person only don't need to join lah. 5% can finish the job lah. So 5 of us are whacking, beat. And then then I say, okay, oh, Sham. Then I don't know why there was a devil talking to me lah. The devil somehow said lah, turn around, look at this fella. I turn around, he was in this position, like push up position, trying to get up. No, he was trying to get up. In the push up position. So in my head wow, this fella still can stand up. Like if for me, I want to beat until you cannot stand one. He still can stand up. Bro, I give him a Roberto Carlos free kick.
Roberto Carlos
Roberto Carlos free kick, bro. He was
on the head
face, bro.
Yes.
I run, bam. Bro, from this position.
Got goal.
Bro, he goal, bro.
Sure.
Bro, you know what happened? From this position, he kena kick until he on his back, and I can see his veins and he having like a spasm. Like,
Oh shit. Yo.
bro, I'm like,
Oh, that time you confirm panic
I
right?
panic already.
Panic.
I panic. I'm
Got
like,
foam come out lah the mouth.
no, like, bro, that one overdose.
No lah.
Bro, his vein all come out. I'm like, Chiba, this one die or what? Bro, I run. But then, like the scared feeling was just for a while. Then after go back, standard lah. Bro, power lah just now. What? 1 month later, one IO called me. I don't know it was an IO. Hello, this is investigation officer. I forgot the name already from Amokyo headquarters. Can you please come down for interrogation or whatever? Then because back then there was this period where a lot of people like to prank each other. I don't know if you've been experienced that. You know, I said, Punde, don't talk call with me lah. Then he said, are you
To
serious?
the IO.
IO, I didn't know. I don't know. It was an IO because before that, I kena prank like 2 weeks ago and I fell for it. So this one I'm like, Punde, don't talk call with me lah. Who are you? You tell me now, who are you? Hello, I am IO investigation officer name from this one. This is not a joke. We really need you to come down. They don't talk nonsense with me. I'm working lah now. Don't. I really got no time. You are Muhammad Nur Hisham, right? From this one. Your address is this.
Oh shit.
Then I'm like, fuck, my friend cannot know my full address, what?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, yes. Now you think I'm joking, is it? Now he scold me, no? Now you think I'm joking, is it? Then I'm like, okay, why do you need me to come down? So they won't tell you. They won't tell you because if they tell you what you did, you don't want to come down. Yeah, we cannot tell you now. You come down first, then we can discuss. Then after I put down, I say, okay, can set the date. I call my friend. My friend all never pick up. Went down. Yeah, so I found out that it was because of this case that I just did. And then the IO said, I went there, I paitao the whole thing. Paitao means that I didn't admit anything. I say they plan to play soccer. They got problem. I just stand one side the soccer ball. I never do anything. You still want to lie to me? Hey, you don't need to lie lah. Because of this, I can charge you extra, no? Obstruction of evidence or whatever. He tried to like tekan me. Hey, don't need to lie lah, bro. Your friend, your tankis all shoot your name already. Then I'm like, no lah. Then I know this is IO psychology. Because they try to make each other turn on each other. Reverse psychology. Then I say no lah. Okay lah, never mind. You still want? I have enough evidence to charge you in court for section 147 rioting. So I'm like, okay lah, charge lah. I get a lawyer. I don't even know anything. I was 17 years old.
I got a lawyer.
I don't have. I don't even know how law works, back then. So go after that, okay, handcuff, go to lockup, QHQ lockup. So walk, the police hold my hand, walk. First cell I saw my friend there. Second cell I saw another friend. Third cell I saw a friend. All of them like Chiba, it's confirm they shoot me. Because they kena caught first, right?
Yeah, they kena shoot.
So I go inside the cell. Oi! Then they all like, yes, hey, Sham, okay. Hey, betul lah. Who shoot my name? All quiet, bro. Can hear the ventilation.
Fucking hell.
Then I say, hey, y'all cannot hear my question, is it? Stop already, bro. If you can come out from the side, I beat them already, no. They all like, no bro. Then I say, okay, simple now. Who kena first? Who was the first one to come to the headquarters? They all keep quiet. They don't want to. They can snitch on me, but they don't want to snitch the snitch. So they collected. They became like they plan lah to rat on me. Okay, never mind. Then after that, go out on bail. Went to court. I don't know why my court date was different from them. So I know there was a deal going on or whatever. I was the only one. I went with my mother, no. So I call them. I say, why your court date is different? Blah 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 blah. Get to know they engage a lawyer without telling me. Bastard, right? Right. Okay, never mind. Okay, I like fuck it lah, go lah, gangster, right? Do already. See inside also nothing one lah. You know. I remember it was 8 September 2000. I cannot remember. 8 September go. Suddenly they say, okay, you are liable for RTC. So in order for that, you need to sit for RTC report for 3 weeks. Changi prison remand. Bro, 17 years old. My mother was behind me. But honestly, I didn't feel anything. I happy, bro.
Because it's like a
Vacation,
yes.
Rank up like, okay then like, okay handcuff because at first you just stand there and then they say, okay, go remand. Once they know you need to go inside the Black Maria, right? Black Maria is a black bus to go prison. It's a prison bus you got see before on the road. You need to handcuff you. I'm like, okay step.
Got the tongue hit.
The tongue. Okay, like nothing like I don't feel anything, Like. But then I look at my mother. Then my mother like, wow, the tears all start falling.
Shit.
I feel. But after go down to the lockup, the courtroom lockup. Never feel anything already. Okay. We just it's just the feeling was just you don't know what's gonna happen next. That's all. And then go inside prison, meet worse people lah. I beat people, I meet people, cut people all. Cut people, then they talk about this, then you flex on your gangsterism life or whatever, and then you make, bro, inside is networking, bro.
Wow.
Networking what? You meet this fella got hitman better than your hitman, you peng lah. This kind of politics all inside one. Okay, then see inside 3 weeks, I got probation plus tagging. Never learn my lesson, bro, after that. So I think my story quite long lah. It's literally quite long, but the next part I will share during my bouncer life lah, my bouncer stories. But this story is just to share how.
So more of the gangster series,
the gangster, you know, the gangster thing. But prison story all we can share in the future. But this is more towards like the youngsters who are watching, like literally just choose your friends wisely, you know.
So it all comes down to like the group of circles.
The group of circles and
like your drugs, what your friend intro to you, like.
Oh, yeah lah, of course, man, of course. So it's all like
you what's your worst thing you did?
Alright, so for me, I'm not as
Can we like take 5? I need to pee.
Alright guys, so my story is not as crazy as both of them. Their story is like crazy, but a lot of things to learn out there. But the thing is for me is, okay, I mean growing up like in secondary school is all, I've been naughty but not until that crazy naughty this one. I shout here, shout there, that kind of thing, inside class and all that kind of thing. But for me mostly it's like the point of view. Point of view, like how I see my own circle of friends all get into this kind of thing. My cousin, my uncle, all of them like get into this kind of thing. You know, it's hard to watch because, okay, just say like uncles, they beat up their spouse or whoever, that kind of thing. You know, and it's all the influence of like you say like drugs and all that kind of thing, gangsterism also, that kind of thing. So for me, it's like I try to abstain because I've been seeing this while growing up. So when I see this kind of thing while growing up, I think most of them, right, like for my own like friends and my cousin who actually they join, and then you know sometimes when I in the club all that kind of thing, we just like thinking, okay, we got small altercation with some other people. They will step in like
what altercation?
You got problem like with another person.
Okay.
Then later they will want to then later they want to step in like, hey, got problem or not? Fight. So they want to like they are for me it's like, no lah, small problem, it's okay. But yeah lah, sometimes I got fight all that kind of thing. But it's not until to the extent where like, you know what, we really want to like bash the fucking living shit out of that person, that kind of thing. But for me, it's like I see those people like my cousin and all, right? Like for them, it's like how they like go through life. So when they go through like without a parent or that kind of thing, like mostly that's why I say it's like ultimately like your circle of friends. So sometimes when you're lonely, sometimes when you're hitting the lowest, right, that's when like the people surrounding, like they say, hey, want to join? Want to join?
Yes. You know why?
Like,
because they justify it.
Yeah, and they say this brotherhood, right, is like something that we will help you out throughout. Anything happen with you, I'll be there, that kind of thing. But the thing is,
be alone.
So be a lone wolf. Yeah. So I mean, true. I mean that's ultimately like being yourself, that kind of thing. Because when you put yourself in that position, like, you know what, okay, brotherhood is one thing. You will have the best of times. Like you do everything the best of time, that kind of thing. But sometimes when you hit the lowest, not a lot of people actually come and see you, They will come and see you, but helping you personal wives is
very rare.
Very rare. They are not going to say, hey, you got to look out for your mom, you got to look out for your dad. You know, they are actually there to help you. But you don't care all of them. You go to those people like, you know what, okay, these people are what I look up to, you know. So it's very hard to see because sometimes I'm in the middle, then my friends are suddenly, okay, hey, got fight. All go, then later they all throwing the crate and all that, bam, boom, bam, that kind of thing. And then I'm like there, like for me, it's like I just want to protect like my cousin or that kind of thing. They all stand by, they're doing stuff together. For me, it's like, okay, I'm looking at the point of view, I don't want the bad people to get hurt, which is their family, which is their friend, which is their future. Most importantly, their future. So I try to like drag them out as soon as possible. Like, okay, you want to do, you do, you be there, all that kind of thing. But how much I can do, like, you know what, hey, come on, let's go, that kind of thing. I try to drag them out from the situation. So you know what?
So you're like the innocent man.
Yeah, not. I mean, I have my own design but for me it's like mostly it's in the club. I mean, I always go club. Every 1 week must go, that kind of thing. But even then also, right, like altercation fight. Okay, after that, okay, finish. Okay, I'm not the person who will drag everything. Oh, hey, this one. But my cousin, they all go inside. I see them. They go inside. They come out. They go back inside. They come out. They go back inside. Then who's the one who end up hurting? The parents
you know
at the
why?
back, you know?
Honestly, now we touch into that. Why some people they go in and come out, come back in, go in. You know, it's the jailbird mentality. You know why? No? I've actually have had friends who they say like, they have an ongoing case. They got pending case. Oh, this one sit inside 6 months, 1 year, nothing one. You know why? No? Because inside got a lot of friends. So they
And
have
also
a community.
inside, no problem one.
No problem. You don't have bills to pay. Food is free. They wash your clothes for you. It's literally carefree. So it depends on a person who goes in prison. You know? A person who thinks about the outside world, about his future, about his family, will suffer in prison.
Yeah.
The person who thinks in prison will enjoy it.
Because they have nothing to lose.
They have nothing to
At the end of the day, like they think that, you know
honestly, I feel
You
it's
still got
selfish,
food inside.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, I think it's selfish. I've been in prison before. I've met people who go in like multiple times. Bro, they have families every time visit. Oh, got 3 kids, some newborn babies. Then I wonder like you like never you're not tired go in and go into and make your wife take care of your kids by herself. They don't care, bro. That's why I say it's jailbird mentality. Because go inside, go yak time brother, macam, okay.
Okay like that, right?
Macam okay, kan takraw after this they happy, bro. That's the jailbird mentality, bro. Like honestly, these are the things that happen inside which I want to share with all the viewers. Like you know, even I'm sure some of the viewers here who've been in prison or come out, or if you are in that phase of in and out, you know, my message is just try to break the mentality, shift that mentality, because there's so much more in this world. Like there's so much potential, like, whether you can find it or not.
Yeah.
Legit, bro.
To be honest, I mean like they think that there's nothing to lose inside that kind of thing, but they forget to think that there's so many other people caring for them, and they want them to build them up.
There's like so many things you can do in the outside world, man.
So
You know
it's
what's
like
one word? Jiwa. Jiwa, serious. Jiwa is like, how to say in English? Loyal. Like their loyalty is towards brothers, gang,
understand.
you know, their cellmates. Oh, I got your back, bro. I got your back, bro. But they forget that loyalty should first start with family. It was shifted there, and that's why their brain is already brother come first. If let's say in a situation a family member calls for help and a brother calls for help,
They will go to the
brother first. You see, it is the diversion is really wrong already.
which is true. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like how we all say also, like it comes down to like the group of circle that you mix at the start. So if you're going to mix with those people who is going to be crazy and all, I mean, you have the best time, but some good times only last for a while only. It doesn't last always.
Some good time destroys your future.
Exactly.
Like you good time of taking out with your friend, then it destroy your future. It not only destroy your future,
Destroy my family.
destroy the feelings of your family, your relationship, you know, the bridge around you, you know.
Wasted
Like
a lot
cannot
of
even
time.
talk to my friend. Like my friend all taking that kind of thing. Like
You can't-
talk also like okay, I drink.
Nothing goes in,
Nothing goes in. It's like, hey, you want to go?
It's wired there.
Yeah,
It's wired
this
already.
one.
Yeah.
Then they go to the road there. Got one time also I very sad. Like okay, I drink all drunk already. You know, I enjoying the club all this. I come outside, I see him swimming on the road. Like on the road Bro, the road is got waves got
LSD,
swimming pool.
This one what drugs?
What is it?
LSD Confirm
I never tried that before.
LSD you see mushroom
the
also
one.
you see like 3.
I was quite surprised.
Your mind like
Hallucinations,
hallucinate. Then suddenly you see this glass dancing. Suddenly your hand come out.
I didn't even know. I thought, what the fuck is it?
But I had like a friend's friend that took LSD first time died.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. I met this guy in detention barracks, and he was telling me. I asked him why you inside here. Then he say, "Oh, because I take LSD with one of my friend. Then he passed away. Then kena. One first time no, take hallucinate, overdose, die.
I mean, we all have that one friend who all passed on also, right? I mean, I also suddenly walking at Woodlands also.
We can share this story in the next episode.
Alright,
The
guys.
gangster story too.
The gangster story or whatever, but I mean whatever we spoke about today, you know, we want to deliver awareness and a message to the youngsters. I mean even any age in general, right? Like the people around you literally defines your character, your attitude, you know, your habits. It's really true, you know, speaking from experience. Not we saying we are like old timer or whatever, but if you're younger, you want to take this advice seriously. If you see your friends doing nonsense shit, right, don't follow.
Yeah.
You know, you may think it's cool, you know. I've spoke about this a lot of time on my live streams, but maybe some of them they will learn by experience like us.
Yeah.
But don't justify it.
Yep.
Oh, Sham say, I must go through first then I will learn. No, if can, don't even go through what we went through.
Just be you.
Yeah.
You know, this is your life. Be happy, man. Don't waste your time on all these stupid things.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say no to drugs.
Yes. Okay, guys.
Alright.
We're going to wrap it up for this episode. Please subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe here. Here.
Correct,
Here.
Bisa right?
Hey!
Subscribe, follow us on Instagram, the SLA Show, is it?
Yeah, the SLA show.
The SLA Show and TikTok as well, okay? So
Yes.
please stay tuned for the next episode. Okay, guys.
Ciao.
Bye!
Ciao.